here, guitarjams.com. Gonna try and teach you one of the most Epcot rock guitar solos of all time. You wanna learn it? Let's go for it. The opening solo, we can think of it as the E minor pentatonic. We're tuned down a half step, but you can think of it as the E minor pentatonic scale and its extension, which is up here, you know, like, we can do that, okay? But in the chord progression, it's E minor to C to B7 to A minor. And when it hits that B7 chord in music theory, if you have E minor and you go to a B7, when it's on that B7, it becomes the E harmonic minor scale. And that's all the fancy melodic stuff that you're hearing is the E harmonic minor scale, also just the E natural minor scale, which is also called E Aeolian. I know it's a lot of words and stuff, but I have an intermediate DVD set and my new solo techniques DVDs, which cover a ton of these scales and techniques, and it will all really help. I mean, I would have never tried to learn the solo without, you know, being having a few years of lead guitar experience. But I know people are just curious, even if you just want to see what it is, you want to learn it. So I'm going to zoom in and just start showing it to you. But, you know, just remember that there is a lot of value in the techniques and the theory and knowing the scales behind this stuff. That's all. Okay, here we go. So we're going to take the 17th fret of the high E string with my ring finger, and we're going to bend it up a whole step. Index finger is already planted here from the super bend right there. So 15 on the index finger, and then I'm going to slide it back a half step like this. And then I'm going to hammer on pull off middle finger on the 15th fret, immediately to the pinky on the 17th fret of the B string. So check it out. Then that middle first hammer on trill thing. 15, but immediately to 14. So it sounds like this. So it's going to be 16 to 17 immediately on that B string. Right to the 14 on the high E. So here's everything. That is almost a ghost note, as you saw. And then right back to that note. One more time. So I've just ended on the 14 of the high E. And so now we're going to kind of change positions into our, you know, meaty pentatonic scale right here. That kind of thing. So we're going to go ring finger. I noticed Slash really doesn't use his pinky much, which was hard for me because I use it a lot. But you can see some of the licks he gets is specifically because of the strength of the ring finger. A little bit later on, one of his really fast licks is I think of. So we've got, so we're on the 15th fret of the B, bend it, and then natural. Then 12 of the B. You never want to hear on this little lick the 13 there. So here's everything we have so far. So now we're going to bend the G string with my ring finger on the 14th fret. So here's this phrase. So we have $12 on the G, half step down, and it's going to be that same hammer-on trill thing that we did up here, and it's an octave lower right here. So let's see what we have so far. Then we're going to hit this pinky note again, and we're going to climb up this E Aeolian scale, which is also known as E minor. So we have to go pinky, which you could use your ring finger, but pinky on the 14 to index on the 11 of the G. And we're going to climb up the scale, which is... So we have to go 14 on the D. So we climb up that Aeolian scale, which is on my Solo Techniques DVD, that shape, E Aeolian, where we end up index finger on the 12th fret of the B, and we're going to hammer on pull-off trill. You know, there's a lot of cool techniques in here. So everything so far, real slow. Okay, just from this part now. Here it is, kind of real time. One more time, slow.